they seal up their ear, they will go back to sleep.
If you look me korokoro, you hear me whine. I be say you turn that gidigba on top of the chairman television station, Wazobia Max TV, and this now as it a hot. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 7 o'clock, go reach 8 o'clock. Now when they come here with all the action to the way they come on smoke inside Nigeria political boxing ring. And today, based on say, we they call up Parliament as it a hot, where we go just snag the Tory, open phone lines, make una begin the call and talk with mind for the matter. The thing go there, my name now is Ezugu Chukudi, and this now as it a hot.
From that particular time, go there, just as my brother Chukudi talk. Make also introduce myself to now. Make it for no loss. My name still remains Unkubi, and welcome to us in the heart.
Make we no waste time. Make we just go straight into the discussion. We'll go start first with the story when concern our brothers and sisters for inside Obodo, Nigeria. For the communities where we say water don't chop their land, chop their houses, can't turn them into IDP. Oh, he be like say Johnny Drill. See, say this time go come. Now make am go sing, how are you, my friend? Because now only me and Nkubi for this full country carry their matter for head. They shout, say, I beg government, do everything what you fit do. While meaning Nigerians, when we also help, may they help and show support. The team be say, we don't they see this help them. They come from one part of the country, go reach these places where we say these people then they under pressure. One of the major people where we say help. Now the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Oga Obi be come at that time talk say, as the matter be like this, so Labour Party go suspend their campaign. Say they go come begin they go these places to see, say they will go visit them and they go show them help. Now what you they see for on a screen so when I don't see where he sit down for inside Keno, he don't go Bayelsa, he don't go Benue, he don't go Anambra, he don't go Taraba, he don't go Kogi. Every time he go enter inside Keno, go where these people dey. Follow them talk, and he go also make donation. No be only Amo. The presidential candidate of the APC, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu too, he be enter inside Kano last weekend. There he donate 100 million naira to people where we say this flood don't cause tension for. Also, the wives of the presidential candidates and vice presidential candidates of APC, Senator Oluremi Tinubu and the wife of Oga Kasim Shettima, they also go Benue State, go visit flood victims. Now them when they see for screen, so they meet with the governor and his wife. They also donate 20 million naira and give relief items. Then the presidential candidate of PDP, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, himself enter inside Bayelsa. He meets with flood victims. He also donates 50 million naira. It good say this money they come and then they go there by themselves to go show empathy. Because if you want campaign, you don't go campaign to crocodile. You don't go campaign to fish. You don't go campaign to mommy water. Now human beings. And if people there will be saying water don't chop everywhere when they're there, you need to show them support. But they say, okay, this person he even care about us. Then most importantly, I beg, this money when they donate, give our brothers and sisters. We know say now money. We don't go tell them how now they spend money. But as una don't donate and give them, make una also make sure say this money reach their hand. The thing when concern medicine, when concern food, when concern clothes, and the way when we say they don't go to the under pressure, when una really give this money for, make una make sure say una they call every time say that money when I give, I hope say una don't use up. Show me evidence, show working so that we go know. Now our first story on top of accident.
From that first story of relief, say people they give relief. Make want to enter this one, we get to do it. Accusation. As the governor of Benue State, Oga Samuel Ortom, don't come and talk, say, hey, say him, will be the governor, that is the number one citizen of Benue State. They withdraw, what they call in support for Atiku. And according to what he talk, and the governor of Benue State come and they accuse them, that is the presidential candidate of PDP, Oga Atiku, say he did not honor him. Say he dishonor him as governor. Onto a particular statement where the presidential candidate of PDP come and talk about Mieti Ala people them. He can't talk say that particular statement where Oga Atiku talk say now statement where we say he they disappointed. Say you expect them from somebody they come and talk say he won't lead the people. an entire country. Say, in fact, that particular statement shows, say, no, that this person no even get that sign. He no get that leadership character to rule people, because this talk, they insightful. I can't even look at it. How is it sure say some of these things we talk, say all these people say don't be there even there behind all these headsmen killing and all that. We get a particular footage we will also show right now, and this one also show waiting Governor Ortom talk based on this matter. Make we show now the video, then we'll come back to studio.
Unfortunately, our presidential candidate profiled, and it will appear to me that he is working with Atiku, because that is the same language that Atiku were saying about me. I have never profiled any Fulani man. I have always qualified anytime I call Fulanis. These are Fulanis from Niger, from Mali, from Senegal, from Mauritania, from Libya, from Chad, who have come together and say they will take over our country to become their own. And that is why they have displaced our people. And who on earth will say I should not say that? I am the governor of Benue State. More than 2 million people are IDPs. And why should I not talk about those who are my enemies and are killing my people? I remain committed. And whatever I have done, whether the law, whatever we're doing in the state, is fully with the support of Benue people.
But I don't hear that from the mouth himself, from the mouth of the governor of Benue State, Oga Ortom, and he talk, he don't even look anybody face. He don't look who's face, just talk and say, look, say this particular statement where Oga Atiku talk, say no. You can't even go for that as a talk, say, hey, all these killings where they happen, where we say headsmen and people say, how is he not sure? Say all these people, this say presidential candidate, a couple of white people, no get hand inside. Now our second story. Now be that.
Our third story get ringtone.
Oh.
Pim, pim, pim. 1-1-B, 1-1-B, 1-1 billion, 1-1-B. But this one, if then they count the billy when they inside the story, the thing go reach 63.45 billion.
Oh my God!
That now I go speak English. Jumbo severance package.
What is the jumbo?
Jumbo na the biggest size.
Biggest?
Yes, the biggest size.
Severance
package. People when we say we vote for today inside government, like Oga Presido, the Vice Presido, Senate Presido and Senators, Speaker of House of Representatives and the Honorable them. People when be governors, state houses of assembly, those ones now elected political office holders. Then the ones when they call appoint political appointees. All these people now then go share this 63.45 billion.
Hey!
By the time when we say the government of President Muhammadu Buhari, they come out for inside office.
63.20 column.
45 billion naira.
Now who and who go share?
All the political office holders, elected and appointed, including the former heads of states.
Oh, plus
then they
collect before now.
Of course, this one now, as they come out for office, they will collect now. Make I even go tell you some of the things when they inside the package.
Okay.
They say federal government go pay 3.39 billion. Federal government. Anybody when get business with federal will collect 3.39 billion.
Hey.
Then the states now 60.06 billion.
Hey.
But people they ask say wait tomorrow now go say money no day. If people will be say don't serve inside government and the time when they serve finish, now this thing that they give them say go home because you have served well. Where the money they come from? Then the one where they box people head now say we get some governors inside this country. Where
Thank
say,
you.
After they serve as governor finish.
Then they go National Assembly.
Wait before you go National Assembly.
Oh.
Then they collect pension for life.
Thank you.
Meaning say so long as then they are alive, you get the money when go they enter their account.
Until they buy.
Then some of these people then go come grow for political arrangement. Some of them go become ministers.
Thank you.
Some go Senate.
Thank you.
Because people like say some of them they think say that place now a retirement home. As they collect for here, they go they collect for here. The question when Nigerians come they ask now say if we count all the political office holders when they this country, including all the special assistants, personal assistants, senior special advisor.
He even choke you. Sorry.
He choked me. They say if you count all of them finish, go check the full population of Nigeria. These people now what they call microscopic few. Why he be say this microscopic few? Then they fat and the rest of the Nigerian people they think. maybe when you call us, you go tell us whether you see any sense in this big money when people will be say don't serve us finish. As the time when they serve us, they collect, but as then they go, we they give them something to go with. Now our third story on top of acid.
And from that third story, make we also come jump into this one. This one they break hearts. This one they pain. Especially if you're a parent. You're a mama, you're a papa, and you get pikin. Not just pikin where don't mature, but bouncing baby. Because we say, it dey 8 weeks. Okay, news that the report they get, talk say, for inside Imo State, the Nigerian Association of Women Journalists, for inside Imo State, under the National Human Rights Commission, don't call on Imo State government and the Nigeria Police Force. Say, make them no waste time. Hold blog. Come up by Lord. Make them sharply go arrest one particular man where his name now Mr. Confidence. Amato Obi, overweighting. Also say he carry him pikin wey dey 8 weeks. Beat this pikin. Beat this pikin. Also say in the complaint say the pikin they disturb. He beat this pikin to the point where he say he break the pikin hand, injure the pikin hand, and that injury can lead to waiting. Dislocation. Say don't even discuss. Say they go ampute the hand.
That's the cut.
They cut the pikin hand. 8 weeks pikin from the footage from the picture and the pikin be that. For a father to look say pikin dey stop, it is normal for babies to cry. You can't look at one pikin finish, come beat out to say they disturb you. If they disturb you, say they sleep. Why not go on that place? Say one go sleep. You can't beat pikin to that point. They can't cut pikin hand. They cut pikin hand. No, it's not adult pikin. 8 weeks, 2 months old baby. So now the action where this people they cause, they make sure say they make them carry the man, make them do the needful, make this man make no escape this particular wickedness where you do. Now final story now with that.
Now the first story is what we carry come on top of us in the heart. We go open our phone lines now, make una call and talk with our mind as if they concern this story them. Once we got this break, come back. Discussion continue on top of this action story. No go anywhere. Now still ask it
hot. Talk about that. You have to take the government something to down here. They will seal up their ear. Once they seal up their ear, they will go back to sleep.
The story never told before.
Let's go! Let's go!
From one of the most important characters in the history of humanity. And the pain for every loss turned him into a man with a spirit made of steel.
I promise you that there will not be a single soldier who doesn't remember what your brothers did on that mountain, wearing their honor for clothing and their courage for shoes.
A man who was passionate about life and about justice.
Our only purpose is the freedom of America, and that freedom must be above any personal hate.
Bolivar, showing Mondays to Fridays, 1 p.m. on Wazobia Max TV.
Getting better school grades just got easier. Watch the lessons on Wazobia TV every Monday to Friday, 5 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. You can also download the U-Lesson app on your Google Play Store or Apple App Store.
Welcome home, Mom.
Meet Innocent Amanda.
Nice to meet you. Amanda Solis.
And the Santa Cruz brothers.
She's too young. She must have zero experience.
Well, I mean, I'm glad she's young. She'll have more initiative, more energy. Plus, forgive me for saying so, but she's pretty easy on the eyes, huh?
Who's that girl?
The nurse they brought over from the capital. The poor thing. She doesn't know what she's gotten herself into.
Hey, Amanda, come and have a drink with us, okay?
No.
Just try it. You're gonna love it. Relax, woman. We're not gonna bite you.
She's got one thing on her mind. Revenge.
I'm going to destroy their lives, one by one. So that when they hit rock bottom, they'll feel only pain and humiliation. And then they'll know how they made me feel.
Will her heart get in the way?
My greatest fear has always been that we'd have to face the consequences of what happened that night.
Amanda, showing Mondays to Fridays, 11 a.m. on Wazobia Max TV.
The government, some people down here, they will seal up their ear. Once they seal up their ear, they will go back to sleep. Welcome back. The program still remains as it is hot, and I sit there inside studio with my brother Ezugu Chuku the Cypriel. And I make also come give now a recap of the first stories we will launch now. And once we give now this recap, we go also open our phone lines, make now also feel calling and contribute to any of these stories. The first story we'll give that got to do with donation. As the presidential candidates of these various parties, Atiku Abubakar, wife of the presidential candidate of APC, and Peter Obi, all of them just they carry activities, just they go for all these flood-affected areas. Go they give different donations. And from the footage you now they see some of these activities. And from that one, we can also telling about waiting the governor of Benue State, Ortom, waiting come and talk. He come and accuse the presidential candidate of PDP, Atiku Abubakar, say he don't withdraw in candidacy, he don't withdraw in support. As a matter of fact, that is in support from the presidential candidate of the PDP. Also say, he got one particular statement where he talks, and the statement they very insightful. And that statement get to do with Mietia Lamata and headsmen. He can't talk, say that particular talk, it is too strong for a presidential candidate to talk. And also say that talk where he talk, even show say if you become president, say security if you no go right. And from that one, we come tell them about the package, the severance package. That is a way presidents, vice presidents, appointees, governors, and commissioners, different people go collect. As in this particular government, they come out from office. And they can't enter this particular package. It enter one amount, and the amount where it enter, now 63.45 billion naira. And from that one, we can enter into the fourth one. We got to do with this particular footage picture when they see of one baby, an 8-week-old baby, where in Papa, where name now Mr. Confidence, Amatobi for inside Imo State, where he beat the Peking, beat him to the point where he said they can't cut the Peking hand, unto say the Papa inflict injury. And for that, the Nigerian Association of Women Journalists for inside Imo State, and that is National Human Rights Commission, and a lot of other agencies don't call, say, make them make sure they arrest that man, make them carry and go court, make them even say that they waste time on top of this particular issue. I want to say, what did the man do? So now wickedness. Our phone line now they see so make now calling, make we get now own contribution on top of these stories. Oh, don't search now so far.
This last story, they very heartbreaking.
Very disturbing.
8 weeks now, 2 months old.
2 months, we don't know anything.
And if you watch the video of when his mama they explain what happened, first off, his mama they very young. She be like around 20 years old. She can't talk, say for night, she wake up, may she go peace. Say maybe the pikin wake up, come begin they cry. Because now pikin now, as he be say maybe the only thing when he don't know for that 8 weeks when in their life now say maybe he go just turn, touch him mama. As he don't see anybody to touch, he begin cry. They say the papa carry hanger, beat him for hand. Beat him reach the point where we say that hand now can't dislocate, the hand can't die, then gas can't amputate him. Really very sad. Mommy Precious, they call us from Ogun State. Mommy Precious, welcome to Aside Hot.
Good, my brother, Uncle, good evening.
Good evening, Mommy Precious.
For my life, I never seen this one before. Tell the man before they go carry and go put for prison, let them go check his brain, whether they all right. I'm not sure that man they all right at all. Let them go check his brain. Let them put him for life imprisonment, taking there because if he's there outside, now that is go kill him. Now that is now he go kill him. So make him just go Jimmy for where they just die there. I never hear this kind of thing before for my life. What is the pikin do? 8 weeks. What thing?
Thank you very much,
Precious. Thank you very much for your contribution. It is very, very important. Maybe we also talk about the rights of children for inside this our country. Not be whether na the biological parents, that is whether na the real papa and mama. Some children, when they in the custody of guardians, Maybe the ones where we say, okay, my uncle come village, come collect the pikin, say he go train am for school, he go do this, he go do that. They'll come, they treat the children anyhow. We don't see plenty videos on top of social media where children, when they stay with people, whether they're their parents or their helpers, then they do them anyhow. It's no good now. Undubisi, they call us from Lagos. Undubisi, welcome to Acide Heart.
Hey,
Undubisi, don't come out. I beg, if you want call us, reduce the volume of your television. And once you connect us, make your points.
See, okay, we'll get another person with their telephone line. Hello, welcome to Acide Heart.
Good evening, cook the husband material.
We greet you.
Good evening.
Imagine. This is simply man being unkind to mankind. People don't talk about before. This is what we get when children impregnate children in this day and time. Who will, in fact, as Mommy Precious rightly say, that man should remain in prison, because now that thing go cuckoo killer. What will be the explanation when the child grow up and find out that he's an amputee and the cause of his amputation is his own father? Back to misplaced priority. You see this government of integrity. Their misplaced priority is too much. Did you know that when you go to Kinkan Port today, you will see Chinese men taking over the affairs of the Kinkan Port? Are you aware of that? This is because of over-borrow. What did China police station they do for Nigeria? You know, say you have to take borrow money for person hand. Even if the person they knock you for head like you go get mouth to talk. If you like, don't vote right. If you like, don't go and fix your privacy. Last you go there all right. Now all of you are going to suffer and God bless us.
Thank you very much, Miriam. Meku from Lagos. Enter Ondogo College this call from Allen. Allen, welcome to Acide Heart.
Good evening.
Good evening, Allen.
Yeah. I'm calling from Akure.
Okay, would they hear you? Talk to us.
I want to talk about two things.
Okay.
Number one is about the baby that they cut her hand. I don't know, maybe her or his.
Okay, now him, I think.
Before we get married, we're supposed to know whom we get married to. We're supposed to study the character. Maybe this person, if I get married to him, maybe I will have rest of mind. Maybe my children will have rest of mind. So it depends on the kind of people that we marry before we give birth to such a person. So if we marry an animal, it's going to behave as an animal, even to us and to our children. So my advice to ladies out there is that study the men that wanted to marry before getting married to that person. Look at this baby. This baby is still young now.
8 weeks.
8 weeks, just 8 weeks. What can this baby do for a man to beat this baby to the point that they are going to cut this baby's hand?
They don't even cut her. Nobody say they don't cut him already.
Hey. They've cut the hand already.
Yes.
So there are different kind of things that before ladies say yes to any man, study the man very well. And for the flawed people.
Allen, I beg you, be like say you go call us back to complete this talk where you talk. We get another person on top of our telephone line. Good evening and welcome to Acide Heart, Kenneth.
Good.
Kenneth, would they hear you?
Okay. Not Kenneth, Genesis.
Oh yeah, now talk to us.
Okay. About the man. About the man when he's small kid.
Okay.
Okay. The man is abnormal. It's abnormal.
Okay, but I said at the point when he just won't make me that because nobody when they normal or when they right thinking go do that kind of badness. So really very, very unfortunate and really very sad. But the thing will go give us joy now say the number of people when don't rise up to say no, this injustice now something where we say we must ensure say the person when do the person suffer the punishment of what the person do. And so many other groups where they talk say then go take care of this pikin. Give them the very best life. Make the pikin not even think say anything they wrong with the life when we say in the live. But ultimately we need to invest in the things we go ensure say the rights of children they protected for inside this country. And they talk before say some people go carry their relative pikin come maybe city come they do the pikin anyhow. It gets some families where you go. If you see somebody you go know say this one no be part of the family. Yes. Other children go they look fresh. They go they shine. They wear new clothes. One go wear Mary Amaka. In fact, the skirt go be like say na gown. Na the pikin wear. You can tell just by looking at them. Say this one no be their pikin. Why you go carry person when you go call the treat am anyhow? It no good now. Make we enter inside Kwara State collect this call. Good evening and welcome to Accident.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Mr. Abu is speaking from Kwara.
Will they hear you? Talk to us.
That man the way he do that more child, that man supposed to be, no, if he's me, he's supposed to be jailed in life, or if you go to, they should send it to court. After court, they should give him firing squad. Because it's very unfair. How can you call his small child hand? What happened? Even though you are not with the wife, you cannot do so. So it's supposed to go on firing squad. That's to me, it's very, very bad. See how he thought they get life now. It's very, very bad. It is a pity. I don't know how some people are behaving like animal. What happened? Whatever happened, he's supposed to do this. Now he's going to face God's judgment. Again, they should jail that man. I mean, they should put him for firing squad so that he's free the pain. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Abu. This thing pay you to the point of saying, this man deserves.
Nobody win this matter. Nobody win this matter. Exactly. No go pay now. Nobody win this matter. No go pay.
You know what I try imagine? This child go grow up. Understanding the fact, say, okay, they grow up with one hand, but they see other people with two hands. You know the kind of psychological disturbance that thing be. You could grow, you see your mate, you could just say, no, you get one hand, the other. And once they will eventually tell you the stories, especially when people around you don't know the story, say, after all, nobody your part beat you, to the point of beating where they come out your heart, that thing will stick to the head of that little child for the rest of his life.
Hopefully, as these people don't gather, they promise say they will give the pikin everything what he need. The blessing when God don't give that pikin,
yes, you go
plenty talent. Now everything will be say the pikin go just they shine, it go be star. Yes, now what people go they look out for? They don't go they look say he did like this, he know they like that. But we need to get to the root of this matter, and the person will be say do this badness, is supposed to collect punishment for the matter. So another matter we need to get to the roots because the water never even level
at all.
Now this matter of flooding inside of Nigeria. Una know say we been talking say over 300,000 farmlands. Now in water don't chop. Farmland now where they cultivate. But when I look the picture where Ogapi to be there now for that first one. Now only roof, brown bang bang, brown zinc.
Normally this place is now land.
Yes now.
Now land with that place. All these places now land, Osiam. Now land all these places be. Ndubisi they call us. Welcome back, Ndubisi. Wow, Ndubisi go see try call us back. And I'm going by with my brother Ezuguchuku they talk. That thing are land. And for land to also take over a territory, I thought you say it did very, very bad, it did terrifying. And we talk about farmland as well, just as mentioned. See, make we get ready next year. We talk say food they increase this year. Next year it go hard. Not be saying our prayer how they wish ourselves. But next year, because a lot of this land now where did they cultivate our food? Now where did they plant our food how they chop? And water don't take over and water don't destroy plants, don't destroy food. So make we get ready next year. Say the rate at which things go there expensive next year. Anyway, sir, we just pray say at least make we get a system we go also fit at least accommodate and also make sure say at least it's not too hard for our body reach that level.
Talking about system, when go make sure say the thing not too hard for us and when go fit cushion the effect when Nigerians them go face. Oga President being earlier this week, he give order say make them come up with a plan in the next 90 days. Action plan. When go see say this kind of badness will happen now. The thing no go happen again. But today important make we also remind Oga President say for 2012 we dey relieve 2012. This matter how they see so. Now something where we say it happened for 2012. Now if this happened for 2012 and we get different communities inside this country where we say water chop. We cry this cry what they cry now that time. And yet 10 years afterwards, we go back to square one. It shows that nobody to just announce action plan or to write action plan. We need to see action inside that plan.
Chukwudi, from that action, we also remind our viewers say our telephone line now they see for the screen, so make now call us. These matters we don't talk about. Make now contribute to anyone when I feel say it they touch the mind. And Chukudi, make also clear one thing here. When the issue of say that dam cause this thing, the minister where they in charge of whether and water resources or who come and call the complaint say no, it's not dam. But if you also look within the presidential candidate of the PDP, Elijah Atiku, one of the promises we make, say in go make sure say that where they no complete, so say in go complete. And to also say he don't indict the system. Say yes, as a matter of fact, at that time, custom. You understand? Make we go into this next caller. Make we collect this call. Samuel, I think. Samuel, welcome to us the hot.
Nowadays, I want to talk about that situation where that man get mine. Look, I'm on and got the hand. Nothing I need to do him again. When I kill him, that time man be no need to be alive. He don't deserve to be alive. I think the thing around them. Just let him happen here the right time when Mama Bob became finished. Get mine. They carry bottle to start again for it. When I kill that man, if not be that baby, I'll grow up. Now me go kill him myself.
Samuel, calm down.
We know say the thing they best everybody.
You, calm down.
But you don't go kill anybody, because if you kill anybody, you don't commit murder, and police go carry you. So we go allow the law take its course, and the person go face the punishment when he go face. From Rivers, we went inside Warri for inside Delta State. Collect this call. Good evening and welcome to our city hot.
Yeah, hello.
Hello, Ogala.
I beg, now concerning that man will be saying beat Peking to the extent they cause the Peking hand. I beg the man they catch him, I be still on the run.
The man escape, but then they find him. They go soon catch him. You don't feel wrong.
As the man escape, so I beg, may they put the man picture for social media, may we know, so that we know the man real face, so that anywhere we just see him, go we tie and can't go police.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Ola. This is your suggestion. You know bad, but at the same time, we know go just now police, the security before they do their work. At least if you go put person face for social media now, you go see person who resemble, you can't say that is him. You know Nigerians and the society. We get somebody else with our telephone line. Hello, Ben. Welcome to us the hot.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Oga Ben.
Yeah, so I want to talk about that Peking.
Okay.
That Peking, we are talking of both the father. No, we know the father did bad. He has to receive the punishment. But what about the doctors in the hospital? Can they, there is no other way they can treat apart from cutting that hand. So, because all these our doctors, it's going to go be everything that to cut. Just any slightest thing that to cut and that to cut leg. What are they doing about it? We have to, the punishment will go to the father, but what about the doctor? That's what I want to know.
All right, Oga Ben. Oga Ben, thank you very much for your contribution. Oga Ben, they talk say, Shena say they not fit do anything about that hand. But Oga Ben, it go good make we point them out, say the work of our hospital people, now everything will concern the health and safety of person when they carry come. And they feel look situation, God talk say, see what we feel do. If not, if even worsen past the way anything they even don't say the way when the hand don't even dey safe, the hand don't die. He don't die. And if life no dey there again, he go just be like say na extra load now you dey carry because life no dey there. So the thing when they feel do at that time to make the pikin they live in life continue without any extra stress or pressure, na him be say them do. But you get valid points about our healthcare system and all the things what we supposed to do to see say the thing improve and the thing kajad. Make we collect this call from Mercy. Mercy, they call us from Delta State. Mercy, welcome to our city hot.
I beg if now one call us, make sure say una bring down the volume of our TV. And so have to go feel here and I also feel hear us. I don't know whether we get another person with our telephone line.
We don't get another person.
Okay, sharply, another important thing we also need to look at. I mean, apart from this flood matter, this other news we get to do with severance package. Where we say, where they don't put out, say, okay, this particular amount, where they amount to 63.45 billion naira. Where the president, the vice president, ministers, governors, commissioners, appointees, what I mean appointees, like ministers, and ex-president and vice president go share onto say like severance package onto say yes, as the government see their package like take home package say for retirement. Would they ask this question? Say a lot of things they wrong for this particular system. But before we continue, we'll collect this call. Hello, welcome to Us the Hot.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, I got you on me. You're welcome. Do they hear you?
Thank you.
Talk to us.
I want to talk about.
Continue.
Now the matter when I want to talk about now the flood.
Okay, you me go try call us back. If I say your TV they on something like that, and they always tell us that they bring the volume of that TV down. I will get another person with that line. Hello there.
Hello.
Hello.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Madam Blessing.
Yes, sir. That man, I want to talk about that man where make them cut the baby hand. I know they sure say that man gets that picking. Maybe he don't know say the wife don't go croquet waka, go carry the belly, and he want make that baby die. If not, you know, bear mind. Picking just because of the cry, him know how him been cry rich. That man they possessed. In short, anywhere in there, make them find out, punish and well.
Blessing, thank you very much for your contribution. This other way you can't talk, enter the matter, you don't follow for the story at all. What do we know for the story now? Say the pikin they cry, the papa can use hanger, beat am. Hanger when they use the hand cloth to, as he use hanger beat am, he can wound them for hand.
For a fragile hand.
8 weeks old pikin. Now that hand now, by the time when they come reach hospital, they come see say this hand, they don't use the hand again because of the kind wound or woundure when the pikin woundure for the hand. Now so they amputate the hand, but the papa don't run, come out. Then they find him. Police people don't say they must catch him. Make him go answer him mama and papa name for inside court of law. So that the story when they out there be that. This other way you can't talk. Can't add saying they possessed. You not follow for that. But we like say you don't share your opinion as they concern this particular matter. My brother Uncle will talk about the severance package. That's the big money when political appointees them then go collect. By the time when we say the government of President Muhammadu Buhari finish. Whether those when the president or vice president or governors or deputy governors or all the people where we vote and those when they appoint, now this big money, now in them go share. People they ask say, share money no dey this country if we they share that kind of money. But when I sign local jack collect this call. Good evening and welcome to Us the Hot. You don't go. I beg if you want call us, reduce the volume of your television and just hit the point straight and talk your mind as they concern the matter.
And still going talking about this severance package. We know say if we look at our system, a lot of us they borrow. We they borrow from this country, we they borrow from country, we they borrow from other country, they borrow from organizations. I want to say we want to fund our own activities here. I want to be this funding of our activities to build projects, to build different things, to make sure say at least we they run the country. And if we get such system, I would also consider that system. Rather, we they consider our own interest. I want to say you they occupy political office where we say if it's not your papa throne, then they run because a lot of them as well go from this particular position, switch, enter in that position, go still continue, they collect from two positions. Who you never hear somebody who retire from one ministry, they collect money from different departments. We get somebody there telephone line, Jare. Hello there. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, with the year you talk to us.
I want to contribute on the man where we say don't break in picking hand.
Okay.
Seriously, that man an animal.
Chai, you just talk as straight. The man an animal. An animal not supposed, especially wild animals. If you want carry them, put for somewhere where people will come and watch them. Now inside zoo, now they're supposed to. Hopefully, they go catch this man quickly and deal with the man, making no say what he do really very, very bad. Maybe we enter this break. When we go this break, come back, we'll begin the rap on top of Us the Hot. But you'll still get the time to call us and talk your mind for any of the story when we carry. If let's say this story about this speaking own, it infects everybody. And they talk with their mind and stay concerned this matter. We will come back, not go anywhere.
About that, you have to take the government something down here. They will seal up their ear. When they seal up their ear, they will go back to sleep.
I don't care the show that you are on.
No talk with you, what talk.
This is the #1 show in Africa.
Easy,
I make some noise for the one and only.
Pepper plenty.
No, Richo.
Why you never marry?
Must it be this spoon?
Una don't hear say.
I use myself as example. One of the mistakes where artists they make, we say,
If that one can give you belly.
He enter my body.
So your own rice
beef.
Rice and beef.
There's rice, there's beef.
Next one.
Not be earthworm now. As if you know they open your mouth from other things.
The Night Show, showing Wednesdays at 8 p.m. on Wazobia Max TV, sponsored by Number.
I don't care the show that you are on.
No talk with you, what talk.
This is the #1 show in Africa.
Easy, I make some noise for the one and only.
Pepper plenty.
No, Richo.
Talk about that. You have to the government some people down here. They will seal up their ear. Once they seal up their ear, they will go back to sleep.
Welcome back to Asile Heart, where my brother Uncle be inside studio. And we knock on 4 of the Tori where they come and smoke inside Nigeria political boxing. First one, we get to do with how those our brothers and sisters waiting for place where we say water don't chop their land, chop their house, turn them into IDP, don't they receive support from different parts of Nigeria. For the beginning, we've been talking about say, I beg go, as soon as they support them. Make una also they tell the people that they give that money, say, make sure say this money they use and well, oh, we take go beg una. We don't say that una money. We don't tell them how they spend them, but I beg. As if we say una give this money for good cause, make them use that money for the good cause where we say una give them. We can also talk about the governor of Benue State, Samuel Ortom, when come out to the talk, say, as Alhaji Atiku Abubakar like that, oh, say you offend them. First and foremost, aside from the fact say they don't be in the quarrel and that time say, it be like saying not arrangement, and then what they do for the leadership of the PDP. They don't also talk say, income Benue State, can set up the presidential campaign council for inside Benue, and he not even tell the governor, say at least give me 1 person or give me 2 people. Say if the people of Benue go vote, oh, then go vote like say nobody consult them. We also can't tell you now about the one we concern the big money when those when we vote in at federal and state level go collect by the time when we say they finish the government of President Muhammadu Buhari, governors, so status of assembly members, so honorable them for Abuja, so senators, so president, or vice president, big, including those who don't serve this country before as head of state, big money, big boys, now all of them be. Then finally, the 8 weeks old pikin, 2 months, when the papa say they cry, the papa carry hanger, come beat him. As the papa carry hanger beat him, then guys come cut the pikin hand because that hand come bad. Enough to use that hand again. And that one make plenty people vex. Then begin they call, they talk, say, this papa must face punishment because what he do now wickedness. Now here we dey. Our phone lines they open. Call us and tell us your mind as they concern this story them.
And now don't hear now the first stories be that and just as we talk now our telephone line at 9 at the see so una get option to call any of these numbers. Make una call, make una contribute. And then from what we don't see, from the calls we don't receive so far, the other are saying now this particular picking on. Now they carry first because who go, everybody they pray to born picking. You they pray to born picking. And you know the joy where picking they bring. You can't born the picking finish. And picking not say picking don't mature. Picking just not only 8 weeks. Picking don't spend for this world. You can't look at finish and say, this picking they worry me, they disturb me, they allow me sleep. Which picking no they worry? You will be the papa. You know the amount of cry when you cry, when you just small, when you be baby. Now you can't get liver. Can't say they beat picking of 8 weeks, 2 months. Because you say 2 months. So now the matter now they carry for, but we still get other stories. And they also told us about this several package. And then the fact say, look, within the system where we say we they borrow to develop our country. And yet, the kind of money where the system, when I mean the system, talking about the government system, they continue both for themselves, basically for themselves and for their services. Say it they too high. That we know they see result of their activities now, but when it comes to their own needs, then they pump money well for their own needs. And I also talk and say, you don't ever see person where we say maybe they transfer from one particular ministry to this ministry. As they come out from this ministry, they talk, say, see your total package. And now this thing they collect every year. And as they come to this other ministry, see they collect package, under package there. Have you ever seen it done?
It's never done. It's never done.
It is never done. But now only here we go see a system where this person will serve as governor. Once he come out as governor, he go become minister. He go become minister.
Yes,
and from minister, he go become senate. And yes,
some of them go even one contest to become president.
Thank you.
Then go buy form 100 million. No, they don't buy the form. People buy the form for them.
Then he go collect package, yearly package as governor, collect yearly package as minister, collect yearly package as a senator. Isn't that theft?
Even though
that is the height of criminality.
For inside some of the packages of these our former governors, then they entitled to cooks.
So cooks.
Stewards.
Motor every 3 years.
Motor every 3 years.
Not be one motor.
You when don't serve finish, come out to. You don't serve finish, come out.
I know.
You see the Bible to give you.
Don't collect, don't colobi from behind. That one day. You get call see, men I don't make us vex. We got somebody with our telephone line. Hello there.
Hello.
Would they hear you talk to us?
I want to talk on that man where don't break in Tikina. Seriously. Seriously, the man no try. Seriously. If you say I'm there, sir, seriously, I will find police, make them come arrest him. Seriously, the man an animal. Yes.
Thank you very much, John. John, you don't talk your own. I say nobody will go hear this matter when no go vex. I say when I first see the news, I thought that this news they real. I can't go check other source to other reliable source. Can't realize so this thing they real. Somebody get that mind to say they choose they beat speaking of 8 weeks. And of course, which also goes around to also tell other stories of people where we say, where would they bring in as either house relatives, where would they treat badly? We'll get somebody with our telephone line. Esther. Esther, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, Esther, talk to us.
I still want to talk about that little.
Esther, would they hear you? Esther, Bila say, your TV be there on. We got Emmanuel. Emmanuel, you there?
Yes, I do.
Ayana, Emmanuel, talk to us.
About this matter where you say, then you matter for that security the court here too.
Thank you very much, Emmanuel.
Everybody there speechless.
Yes,
nobody will go hear that story when we say in Belen no go spoil. In mind no go begin to do bing 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 bing. Because now very, very sad story. And for human being to do picking when we say na him born this kind of thing, it really shows that man inside, you know even supposed to be inside zoo. Because that one if you go bite lion. You know supposed
lion go see and they fear.
Because lion go they call him brother. That guy man go wicked. He's supposed to be inside jungle with big snakes.
Oh.
Because a wicked person ain't go do this kind of thing. And ultimately we need to improve our laws to protect children.
Yes, so.
Because I don't see reason why person you especially those where we say go look say we'll take care of the child for you. But yeah, give us the child. Now go carry the child, go city. Come they do the picking.
Picking if they wear only one cloth for days.
Some they no go even they will probably say they'll carry the picking go school and they will put them for school.
Thank you.
Some of the children once you see them, mark go there their body. Some get what they call a kusa. Lakpa go down full their head. You go don't know say no be this person born this picking.
See,
why that wickedness?
The height of wickedness. People wicked. No doubt, so people mean. Because of this person not be a picking. You just go bring and feel say you can see. We talk about let's be sincere with ourselves. I'll state this and I'll state this here. We talk about say we were enslaved by the Western world, say we don't they free, and say the two they do was they bad. But our character as humans for this part of the world If you look at as well, some of us we get so heartless. This is our fellow siblings, our fellow human beings, the same color we get. But the kind of things where they inflict on them because of say they no be our either Pekin or brother. No. We got somebody with our telephone line. Hello, welcome to Us the Hot.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening. This thing will happen too. Very annoying.
Yes.
I'm provoked. And I'm sure that man is from a family. He's an animal. So I don't want him to be killed. His hands to be cut. They should cut his hand too. So that he will live with it and remember till he die what he has done. May they cut his hand.
Thank you very, very much, my Oga, for that particular talk.
Say, may they cut in hand.
Cut in hand.
Making the look in hand too. They remember the badness where we say, in don't do. Hopefully, our police people then go catch him. The hand of the law go babam for anywhere when we say don't go. I never shows anywhere when they regret this badness when we say do. But he don't do have already a punishment now in their way time. Moses from Lagos, on top of our telephone line. Moses, welcome to Us the Hot. He be like say Moses don't go. Our people waiting for us, they talk and say, Nigeria and our country, you know, go spoil. Now this country be the only country where we say we get. And everything we feel do to see, say, this our country, we hold them strong. We support government to ensure, say, they put this country on the path of peace, development and progress. Make we give government all the support. 2023 is a very, very important year for this country. 18 presidential candidates. Now we get, when we say they contest, begin to do your research now. To know the people where we say, when you reach to vote, you go put them there to do the right thing.
So we go come back on Friday from our humble self. When I mean our humble self, my humble self and Ezogo Chuko the Cyprian.
How you take say you know humble?
I've always been humble. Now bye bye.
You know humble.
We love you guys. We love you all.
Now why you hook your leg for a chair? You know.